Today, we're diving into the crucial topics of risk management and effective stakeholder communication in our projects. Our main goal is to understand how to navigate uncertainty successfully, especially within the dynamic world of agile projects. Let's begin by defining risk management, specifically within the context of agile projects, and why it's so important. In agile, risk management is a continuous process of identifying, analyzing, and reducing threats to project goals. This helps teams prepare and adapt. Now, let's explore some of the common types of risks that frequently emerge in agile projects. It's essential to recognize these potential obstacles early on to address them proactively. First, we have technical risks, which are related to the underlying technology and development process. These include issues like complex code, limitations of technology, or failures during system integration. For example, a new API integration might not fully support all the functions your project requires. Next, let's consider business risks, which stem from market dynamics and stakeholder expectations. These involve market shifts, evolving stakeholder needs, or changes in project priorities. Imagine a competitor launching a similar product just before your planned release. That's a business risk. Then, we have operational risks, focusing on internal team dynamics and resource management. These include challenges with team capacity, skill gaps, or critical dependencies within the team. A clear example is when your lead developer resigns unexpectedly in the middle of a project. Finally, external risks encompass factors outside the project team's direct control. These can be regulatory changes, delays from vendors, or threats like cybersecurity breaches. For instance, a new data privacy law could suddenly require significant software modifications. Once risks are identified, the next step is to analyze and prioritize them effectively in agile projects. This process helps us focus our efforts on addressing the most critical threats first. One useful tool is a risk matrix, which categorizes risks as low, medium, or high. This categorization is based on both the probability of the risk occurring and its potential severity. It provides a quick visual representation, helping you identify the most impactful risks rapidly. For instance, a cybersecurity vulnerability is often considered high risk due to the frequency of attacks. Another method is the risk score, where we assign a numerical value to each risk. This score helps prioritize risks using the formula risk equals impact multiplied by probability. This offers a clear quantitative method for comparing and ranking diverse risks effectively. For example, a critical bug with a 50% chance of occurring ranks higher than a minor user interface issue. Now, let's explore some effective agile risk mitigation strategies to reduce potential negative impacts. These proactive approaches help us minimize risks and ensure project success. Frequent iterations involve delivering small, testable increments, reducing long-term project risk. If a feature fails, adjustments are made in the very next sprint, minimizing overall disruption. Spike stories allow teams to explore high-risk technology before committing significant development resources. This approach significantly reduces uncertainty, especially in complex or unknown technical areas. Cross-training team members reduces the risk of knowledge loss if key personnel leave the project. By having multiple developers learn critical systems, we build resilience within the team. Automated testing prevents deployment risks and integration failures, ensuring continuous quality checks. This practice helps maintain consistent quality and security throughout the development lifecycle. Stakeholder feedback loops, by engaging users early, reduce the risk of building unwanted features. Using beta versions to gather feedback before a full launch ensures the product meets user needs. Let's distinguish between two critical concepts: scope change versus scope creep, which are often confused. Understanding the difference between these two is vital for effective project management. Scope change refers to planned and carefully evaluated modifications to the project scope. These changes are managed effectively, causing minimal disruption to the overall project timeline. Crucially, scope changes are reviewed and approved by stakeholders through a formal, documented process. In contrast, scope creep involves uncontrolled, often unapproved, additions to the project's scope. This typically leads to project delays, significant budget overruns, and even team burnout. Scope creep often sneaks in informally, without proper assessment or formal stakeholder approval. Let's explore crucial strategies to effectively control scope creep and keep our projects on track. Our primary goal here is maintaining project stability, ensuring we deliver value without unnecessary expansion. First, it's vital to define a clear product vision, which serves as our guiding star for the project. This clear vision acts as a filter, helping us easily identify and discard unnecessary changes or features. Next, implement a prioritized product backlog, a dynamic list of work ordered by business value. This backlog allows us to carefully evaluate and organize all new requests, fitting them logically into our plan. Crucially, implement a formal change control process to manage any proposed modifications to the scope. This process ensures every new request undergoes a formal review, preventing arbitrary additions to the project. Utilize a clear definition of done, or do D, and definition of ready, or do R for all tasks. These definitions ensure all tasks are fully understood before starting and are truly complete when finished. Finally, maintaining fixed sprint timelines is essential for managing expectations and limiting scope. Fixed sprints prevent unplanned work and feature expansion by creating clear boundaries for each iteration. Now, let's turn our attention to the vital topic of effectively engaging stakeholders in Agile projects. Stakeholders are key to a project's outcome. Effective engagement is vital for Agile, but conflicting priorities and availability issues pose challenges. Let's explore how to implement tailored stakeholder engagement, adapting our approach for maximum impact. Our aim is to maximize collaboration and alignment, ensuring everyone is on the same page and contributing effectively. First, identify and prioritize your key stakeholders, understanding who holds the most influence and interest. You can use a stakeholder matrix to classify them based on their power and interest in the project. Next, establish clear communication channels, ensuring information flows smoothly and effectively. Define the best methods for updates, feedback, and decision-making to keep everyone informed and engaged. Actively involve stakeholders in Agile ceremonies, making them part of the development process. Encourage their participation in sprint planning, reviews, and retrospectives to gather valuable input. Finally, use visual tools for transparency, making project progress easily understandable for everyone. Tools like Kanban boards, burn-down charts, and dashboards provide clear visibility into project status. Let's delve into effective strategies for resolving conflicts and making decisions within Agile teams. Our aim is to foster productive team dynamics, ensuring collaboration and efficiency, even amidst disagreements. First, let's explore some key approaches for effective conflict resolution within your team. Address conflicts early by encouraging open communication, perhaps during daily stand-ups before they escalate. Use active listening and empathy to truly understand all perspectives, fostering mutual understanding and compromise. Apply the 5 Whys technique to uncover the underlying root causes of conflicts, leading to lasting solutions. Now, let's consider some structured frameworks that can guide our decision-making processes effectively. Embrace decentralized decision-making, empowering teams to make autonomous choices and speed up problem-solving. Utilize the DASI model, defining clear roles like driver, approver, contributor, and informed to avoid confusion. The RASI matrix clarifies who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed for specific tasks, enhancing clarity. Let's summarize the key concepts we've covered today in our comprehensive discussion. Here are the key takeaways to remember, reinforcing the crucial points for your Agile projects. Agile risk management is a continuous process of identifying, analyzing, and mitigating project uncertainties proactively. Structured analysis techniques, like risk matrices, are crucial for prioritizing high-impact threats effectively. Effective scope management prevents creep through a clear vision, prioritized backlogs, and robust change control. Stakeholder engagement requires identifying priorities, clear communication, and active involvement in Agile ceremonies. Clear and consistent communication is absolutely essential for both Agile teams and client relationships. Conflicts are normal, but must be resolved constructively using open communication and structured frameworks. Effective decision-making models, such as DASI and RASI, enhance clarity and efficiency in Agile teams.